One of their policies they had was that if I didn't confirm the visit the night before, then my visit would be taken. Okay, so that happened like a bunch of times because sometimes I would just forget. And, because I wasn't used to calling anybody for any reason. So it was like, I didn't have like a set schedule. And sometimes the visits would be only 2 times a week for like 2 hours each time. So then, yeah, I'm going through my life, so I don't remember sometimes. But if I didn't remember, then they would take my visit completely. So that happened, yeah, about like, I want to say like 40 times, okay? And also, every time that they wanted to cancel a visit, they did, they'd make up whatever reason they wanted to cancel it. One time I showed up, it was during COVID, and I forgot to bring my mask. They canceled my visit. Okay. They also would wait until I got all the way to the visit to tell me that they're stuck in traffic and will not be able to show up. And I mean, I was like all the way there at the door with everything ready. And yep, nope, sorry. And there was no traffic. They didn't know that I knew where the foster parents lived already. So I checked the traffic and it was fine. There was no traffic. They were lying. They did this on purpose because they hated me, period. They would say to me that my 5-year-old daughter didn't want to see me, and that's why they were canceling the visit. That she just started crying and just said she didn't want to see her mom. So they just listened to her and just, yeah, that's what they would say. Yeah. And I'm sure none of it was true, but that was their excuse. And they would call me and tell me these things like just so they could listen to me react. Yes, Julie DeCamp did it for Sylvia Howard all the time. And they would schedule my court hearings on mine or my children's birthdays, so it would like take out any possibility of having a visit on their birthday or my birthday. So I would never see them for birthdays or holidays ever. That was never allowed. Okay. They canceled visits for whatever reason they could come up with. It was like insane. And it doesn't stop there. Okay. So let's say the foster parents take a vacation for 2 weeks, and I've already missed 2 weeks of visits. Sylvia Howard would cancel the next 2 weeks. Yes, so it would be a month. She did this on purpose because she thought it was funny to do this. Okay. And she would wait until they take a vacation to do it because she knew that could make a month long of no visits, and she knew that it would make me sad and mad, and she knew that I would, it would break the bond. She knew that. That's why she did it. And she loved her job and she loved doing it. And my daughter was suffering because she thought I didn't want to come see her. And that's what they would tell her. They tell my kids that I don't want to see them, and they tell me that my kids don't want to see me. That's how childish these people are, okay? That's what they do every single day at work. They think it's funny. They do this to parents that don't have brown eyes and are indigent or unmarried. Basically, they